Mary Abbajay, Managing Up, How to Move Up, Win at Work, and Succeed with Any Type of Boss. Get ready to plunge into the world of Managing Up, How to Move Up, Win at Work, and Succeed with Any Type of Boss by Mary Abbajay. This book summary will equip you with essential strategies to create harmonious and productive working relationships with different types of bosses, whether they're introverts or extroverts, advancers or harmonizers, micromanagers or absentee managers, narcissists or merely incompetent. The goal here is to help you successfully navigate the complex terrain of workplace dynamics, enhance your communication skills, and foster personal and professional growth. Get set to encounter life-changing insights that will transform the way you interact with your boss and pave the way for career success.
Understanding your boss's personality. To build strong interpersonal relationships with your boss, it's essential to comprehend their personality traits. This involves identifying if they are an introvert or extrovert. An introverted boss focuses on their thoughts and ideas, reflects on decisions, and interacts less with colleagues. In contrast, extroverted bosses focus on people and relationships, share knowledge freely, and are friendly in their interactions. Mismatched levels of extroversion can lead to problems, but there are strategies to manage both types of bosses. If working for an introverted boss, being proactive and keeping interactions task-focused can help. If working for an extroverted boss, listen attentively, show interest, and speak out. Effective communication is integral to managing up in both scenarios. Understanding your boss's personality. In the workplace, it's essential to know how to manage relationships with different personality types. Two key types are the advancer and the harmonizer. The advancer is highly goal-oriented but can be seen as cold and dominating. On the other hand, the harmonizer values a happy team over reaching goals. To better manage your relationship with your boss, adjust your behavior based on their personality type. For example, advancers want quick solutions and hate complaints. In contrast, harmonizers want to avoid interpersonal conflict, so resolve issues directly with your colleague. Overall, understanding your boss's personality type is crucial to building a positive workplace relationship. Dealing with a micromanager boss. Do you struggle with a boss who constantly watches over your shoulder and scrutinizes your work? You may have a micromanager boss who is acting from a place of fear and insecurity. To manage this difficult relationship, start by winning your boss's trust by showing that you are a dependable worker who consistently performs well. Additionally, communicate with your micromanager boss frequently by sending daily updates on your work progress and time management. While it may require some extra effort on your part, building trust with your boss can ultimately lead to more autonomy and professional growth. Coping with an absentee boss. Dealing with an absentee boss can be just as challenging as dealing with a micromanager. Whether by accident or design, an absentee boss is never around when you need them. This could be due to different reasons such as being swamped or disengagement from the organization. To cope with an absentee boss, it's crucial to continue with your work and resist the temptation to reduce your effort or leave work early. Additionally, view your manager's disinterest as an opportunity to step up to the plate and take on some of their responsibilities. By doing this, you'll become the person who takes difficult decisions and ensures projects are progressing, filling a leader-shaped hole in your team. Surviving the narcissist boss. Learn how to navigate the hellish environment of a narcissist boss by understanding their traits, communicating with them effectively, and potentially benefiting from their success. Have you ever worked for a boss who seemed like the perfect leader at first but turned out to be a power-hungry nightmare? If so, you may have encountered the dreaded narcissist boss. This type of leader is characterized by their enormous ego and constant need for adoration and praise from subordinates. Team meetings become an opportunity for tribute-paying rather than actual work. Additionally, the narcissist boss is always on a power trip, relishing in their authority and holding grudges against anyone who challenges it. While working for a narcissist boss may seem like a daunting task, there is a silver lining. Narcissists often climb to the top of the corporate ladder and can be successful entrepreneurs with a lot of influence. Surviving and even thriving in this kind of environment requires learning how to effectively communicate with them and potentially benefiting from their success. To have any conversation with a narcissist boss, it is essential to show them an exaggerated amount of respect and deference. Disagreeing with them requires a carefully crafted message that acknowledges their authority and presents your opinion in a way that makes them feel secure and superior. By doing so, you can potentially gain their favor and benefit from their success. Working for a narcissist may not be ideal, but by understanding their traits and communicating with them effectively, you can navigate their power-hungry ways and potentially benefit from their success. Working with an incompetent boss. Incompetent bosses can harm morale and productivity in the workplace. This summary explores how to manage working with an incompetent boss by understanding their weaknesses and strengths. Working with an incompetent boss can be a challenging experience. They often waste time on unimportant matters and avoid making decisions, which can lead to a lack of communication and missed deadlines. However, it's essential to understand the reasons behind their incompetence to manage them effectively. One reason for their ineptitude may be a lack of confidence and fear of failure. As colleagues, it's crucial to approach them with empathy and kindness to alleviate some of the pressure. By becoming an ally instead of an opponent, it's possible to earn their trust and help them navigate the organizational structure better. It's also helpful to acknowledge their strengths and learn from them. Perhaps they have technical knowledge or effective self-promotion skills that can be useful to their team. Even if they didn't secure their position based on merit, there might be valuable connections that they can share. In conclusion, it can be incredibly frustrating to work with an incompetent leader. Still, understanding their weaknesses and strengths can help develop a productive working relationship. Approaching them with empathy and positivity may encourage their growth, and by leveraging their strengths, it's possible to achieve more significant success as a team. Knowing when to quit. The importance of recognizing when it's time to leave a bad job is highlighted in this book summary. Despite the notion that winners don't quit, there comes a point when staying in a stressful work environment can adversely affect one's happiness and career prospects. The author suggests reflecting on your feelings towards work on Sunday evenings. If you're consistently dreading work or feeling like you're in jail, it's time to consider leaving. Additionally, if you're spending more time on office politics than work, or constantly devising ways to survive or hide from your boss, it's time for a change. The author emphasizes that staying in a bad job because of invested time and hard work can rob you of future joy and success. It's essential to recognize when it's time to move on and take control of your career and happiness.
In conclusion, Managing Up has enlightened us on how to adapt to various boss personalities and handle the most challenging leaders. We've learned to identify the extrovert and introvert bosses, outies and innies, understand the advancers and harmonizers, and tackle the micromanagers and absentee managers. Additionally, we delved into handling narcissist bosses and coping with incompetent ones. By applying these strategies, you can elevate your interpersonal skills, build better working relationships, and accelerate your career growth. Remember, mastering the art of managing up gives you the power to move up, triumph at work, and succeed, regardless of your boss's personality.